Hello and happy Wednesday night. Laura here with Hardworking Mom. Tonight we're going to be making a kit that I got from Krazy Mazie Kreations. It's adorable. It came with all kinds of goodies. So we are going to play with that tonight. So how are y'all doing tonight? So the mesh is really cute. Look at this mesh. Just the red, white, and blue stripe. This is the sign. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then it came with this ribbon. This ribbon. This is my favorite. And this ribbon. So she had two 10-yard rolls, and I think this one was 5 yards. And then it has, look at these adorable things. 2 picks. I'll throw that part away. Look at those. They're so cute. All right, and a frame. So this frame, let's see, what size is this frame? 12-inch? 13-inch. It's a 13-inch frame. So just slightly smaller than we usually use, but not a whole lot. So I thought what we would do with this kit is do the Poof curl. And I think we're going to do a big bow. And we're probably going to be adding in a couple of our own ribbons just because it's fun. Right? So how are y'all doing tonight? Everybody doing okay? Let me see if I can get my lovely comments to come up. There they are. All right. So I do have one thing to tell you too. Well, I have a couple things. So myself and the Soul Sisters have applied for a FedEx grant. And we want to use the grant to do a retreat. But we want to do a retreat that is completely affordable. So what we want to do is take all the money from the grant and use it to do a retreat because there's so many people that don't ever get to go to these. And so we want to make it so that we can do one where everyone can come. So that's what we want to do. So you can vote for us all the way through April 1st. And it is actually on my website, and it is on the Soul Sister website. My website is hardworkingmom.com, and the Soul Sisters is Creative Soul Sistas. It's SISTAS.com. So, please vote so we can do that because we really want to be able to, have a retreat that everyone can go to. Because it's awful when people can't go, right? When all these awesome things are going on, but they're just so darn expensive. Honestly, I struggle to go to them. Okay. So I cut these at 12 inches. Okay. And what we're going to do is just open these up. Okay. And after we get these on, we'll see if we need to cut any more. Oh, and this is what I did. So there are 16 ties on this. So I cut 15 of these, so we'll have to cut one more. And then I cut, I think, we'll have to cut one more of one of these. So I wanted to leave a couple so we could cut together. And of course I used my 12-inch perfect tail. Alright. So, let me zoom in and we can get to moving. Alright, here we go. Wow, I tell you, that thing goes much faster than me sometimes. I'm sorry if I made you dizzy. Okay. So remember, keep your little empty rolls in case you want to use it to do your Poof girl with. See, you just roll it up like that, pull it out, and ta-da! you have an awesome Poof girl. Make sure you always keep that open side on the bottom. And then you about 4 or 5 inches. I'm not a big measurer, so if you feel like you need to measure, by all means do. All right, so I just put 1 on each side, like that. And then you just take this middle part and you just fluff it out. So you see why you want to leave that piece open at the bottom. It's nice to keep a little bit of each side tucked in so that you don't get any of the fraying. All right. You can also just roll it by hand. You don't need to roll it tight. All right. So see, I like to do about 4 inches on each side. So you take it, you go back into one of the ties. Okay. Tie it down. All right, put this one down. And then pull this out. Just like that. So one of the great things about using, hey Ross, I forgot to tell Grandma I was on. Would you go tell her I'm on YouTube? Thank you, baby. All right, so curl up. Because she'll be upset because I forgot to tell her. 4 inch, okay. So you just reopen this tie, just like that. Put this one down. Tie it back up. Put this one down. Thank you, buddy. And then pull this out. You're probably going to have to mess with the curls. They're going to have a tendency to want to kind of squish down. So, all right, just like that. So see how we have that bottom part and it is the open part at the bottom is what I mean. Y'all, it has been a long day. Long day. I had to spend my morning at the doctor, and then I had to spend my afternoon at the dentist with the boys. So, not much fun. But this is fun. Hanging out with y'all is fun. Okay. So, Katie has quite a few left of these kits. So if you want to get one of these kits, it is on her website. It is Krazy Mazie Kreations with a K, okay? And it is right in, you look in her list and there's one that says wreath kits. She also has a sign and ribbon kit. So, and I just couldn't resist this one. It is too darn cute. Okay. And I am currently out of kits. I'm working on another one, but I've got to go to Sims first and get some stuff. I thought maybe that second kit would last a little bit, but it didn't. Okay. I do have a small one I'm going to do, just a small run, but I've got to get a couple things for it first. Okay, so see, we just keep doing the same thing. There we go, like that. So I was thinking about doing a video on the different kinds of mesh and kind of what they're good for. Is that something y'all be interested in? Let me know. I was also thinking about doing one on my favorite tools, just to kind of help you know what to start out with and what they help you with. So let me know if you were interested in either one of those. So I was going to work on that. Okay, just like that. And make sure you check out my design group. It is Wreath Therapy, and we are a Wreath tribe together because we're working on our own community. It's so much fun in there, y'all. I just love it. So we do 2 things a week. We either just have so much fun with making bows or we make a project. And then of course we have that's on our Sunday. And then on Monday we do lives where we make another project. All right, so I have opened up the top. So now we're gonna go up on the top. We're just gonna do the exact same thing, okay? 4 and 4. All right here. And right here. Oh, and I'm gonna be doing a couple of videos on how to use up some of your 21-inch mesh that's left over. Okay? I'm not too worried about that one because we're probably going to go over it again. Okay. So remember, if you're having trouble, get your leftover inside. Roll it right on there. You can also use this handy dandy little tool to cut it. I might have to take it off and show you what I mean. Okay. This is the most awesome method. This is why I love going to Sims Potteries. Little spring and fall shows. Because they always have someone there who will show you something awesome. So they have a store in Georgia and one in North Carolina. As a matter of fact, on Friday, I'm going to the one in North Carolina and I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I'm so excited. I love going to Sims. It's a dangerous place, let me just tell you. You get in there and it is so overwhelming, all the stuff they have. I'm going to do a live when I'm there on Friday so I can show y'all kind of what it's like in there because it is insane. Okay. So right now I think I've only cut enough of this to go around one time, so that means 16 of them. And we're going to look at it and see if we need to cut some more. I'm thinking we do, but I wanted to show you a really cool way to do it. So let's get through this and then we'll look at that. Okay? Because usually what I do is I go around the top again, just because 2 doesn't seem to do it, but 3 does. We might have a couple extra. But we'll see. Okay. Alrighty. So how have y'all been this week? Anything exciting going on for anyone out there? And tell me where you're from so we can see far YouTube goes, because y'all, you know I love YouTube. YouTube is my favorite. It's funny that they say how many times people go on Facebook and how many times they go on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you, I go on YouTube more than I go on Facebook, so I guess that's probably why I like it. I just find it very supportive and wonderful. And hey, you can learn just about anything out here, can't you? Right? Okay, so we're down to the 1, so you can tell there's no poof there. Okay, so we have 1 extra. Perfect. So we'll do about 5 together. That's good. All right, so I'm going to do is show y'all a shortcut. This is the kind of stuff I show in my design group. Well, this and a lot more. But on Sunday we did a lantern. And on Monday we did a boxwood wreath. Okay, so you see what it looks like with 1. But you see, you can kind of see through it a little bit, so I'm not real happy with that. I want to not really be able to see through it. So this is what we're going to do. So when it's like this, and you can still kind of see through it, if you will just do, sorry, that was funny, Siri picked up my voice. You can just do a second layer on the top, and that takes care of it, okay? So it's easy to get lost when you do this up top. So what I do when I'm starting on the top is I will count either the number of curls in the tie, or I will count the number of poofs. Okay, so you just put your tie down, go across, open, put your next tie down just like you've been doing. All right. You kind of push this poof down, and then when you stretch this one out, it starts to go towards the center, okay? So now you have 3 curls in your tie. So that's what you're looking for, okay? All right, so this is where we start. Now let's look at that little trick. I'm going to take it off of my mesh roller.
Good night.
Good night, honey. He's got to come say good night to his puppy. Oh my goodness. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Alright, so this is what you do. You take your roll, you put your leftover roll on top of your mesh, and you just do 1, 2, like that. So what you're looking for is that little piece that was coming around. So where you started it needs to come back down to this bottom part. And then you take your cutter, cut it off, no measuring, and you've got your curl and your poof curl like that. All right, so then we'll go back. This is where we are. So we'll open this one, put this down, tie it off, push this one down, open this one, tie that one off, and then open up that curl. All right, let's do it again. So I'm doing it a little bit backwards. I usually have my mesh this way, but I want you to see what I'm doing. All right, so look. You lay it down like that. This is where your mesh is. So you see, to just go 1 complete roll until where you started with that mesh is back around, so you can't really see it. Then you just trim it off. and just stick your finger in and pull that out. That's it. Super, super duper duper easy. Also something I learned at Sims. All right, so we are here. All right. So you're just pushing that one down. You see how much better that looks? Now it's all nice and full and you can't see anything. All right, again. So do this a couple more times. All right. So it's much faster too. See that? Because you're taking a step out, you're doing it all at one time. You see? They have this great designer at Sims, and she sits in her room and she makes just tons of these. Just one after another. And she is so fast at it. It's like watching lightning. Yep. Okay. It's a little bit easier if I have it turned around the other way, but you can't really see it that way. So, we're going to do it this way. Like that. See, there's our opening. All right. So when you finish, you should have on the top 4 curls in each tie. Okay? So if you get lost, go around and count. Because when you're doing that second row, it can be easy to get lost. Okay, so we're almost done. I think we might have one left. I think we have one left. Okay. Yep, this is the last one. I think. We'll get it down and we'll look at it. Do you see how much fuller it is now? See, this is the thing, right? This is a smaller wreath base. However, it's still going to be nice and full, but it's easier to ship this one out. Right? There we go. Now look at that. You see how nice and full that is? See how much that one little layer makes a difference. All right, so let's make sure we got them all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1. I also kind of go through and make sure that all of my little curls are up. Okay. Yeah, I think we look good. Looks like we might be missing one here. Yep. All right, let's do one more. And while we're at it, I'll show you something else. Okay. So curl, 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 and cut. So have y'all seen the awareness ribbons with the 21 inch? It's getting loose. You can do it exactly the same way. You just take it and twist it over, and there's your awareness ribbon. Same exact process, just different one. Okay, then we're going to put our tails down. We're going to make a bow. Okay. Isn't this a gorgeous kit? So make sure if y'all are looking for a kit, you go get one. It's on Krazy Mazie Kreations.com. Both Krazy and Kreations is with a K. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna need to vacuum in here. We're done with that. We are done with this. So I have a box of these. I keep them under my table. Because you can do the same exact thing when you're making curls. You know how when you make curls, and you have to sit there and curl, curl? You can do the exact same process. Okay, so we cut these. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to put this one in every single tie, and then I'm going to alternate these two. Okay? So, just find the center, get the little fold. All right, and we'll start on the bottom. Stretch it out. Okay. These are great colors together. And thank y'all so much for watching my video. Oh, and I've got, besides the FedEx grant, I had something else I wanted to tell you. So we're starting to approach 70,000. So I finally came up with what I'm gonna do when we get there. Shouldn't be too long, a couple weeks. We are gonna do a giveaway of a bunch of different bow makers. Because I thought that would be fun. We can either do all to one person, or we can do several winners. Y'all tell me what you'd prefer. We have the 4-in-1, the Easy Bow, the Bow Dabra, and the large Pro Bow. I think that's all right. Yes. So you tell me if you'd rather me do 4 prizes or 1 big prize. I love doing giveaways. That's my favorite thing. If I could afford to, I'd be giving away stuff all the time. Money just needs to go away. Doesn't it? Okay. Several. Awesome. This here is the Poof curl method. Okay. Four prizes. You got it. I am so okay with that. Yeah, sounds good to me. So I can pick 4 winners. Awesome. Well, I'll get that posted really soon. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when we get ready to do that giveaway, we will put a notice in our community page. And if you are subscribed to the channel and you have hit the bell icon, you will find out whenever we do these. When we hit 75,000, we're doing the ultimate Pro Bow, which is like the size of my dang table. I'm just gonna tell you. Craziness. So. Listen, I love every bow maker there is. I also like my hands. So, I don't really have a preference. I like all of them. I kind of just do whatever I feel like doing, because I think they all have merits, every one of them. They're just good tools to have, right? Just one of those tools that helps you to, one, gain efficiency, because it is all about saving time. And the other thing is, it can help you if you struggle with bow making, because sometimes that can be hard. Lord, it took me forever. You can buy the Ultimate Pro Bow on ProBowTheHand.com. They have it there. It is gigantic. You can make the giant bows for like the cars. You know that the bow's like the size of the table. So I think that's why it's so large. Yeah. I am talking about the Hardworking Mom Community YouTube page. The Soul Sisters have not gotten enough subscribers to have that yet. So the way it works on YouTube is you have to hit 10,000 before you get the community page. So the Soul Sisters don't have that much. Actually, we haven't even hit 1,000 yet, so it'll be a little while. Of course, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on YouTube for about 3 years, so I have a lot out there. And because I love it. Love my YouTube community. All right. Here we go. After this, I got to work on packing up the bike kit, so we can get that out. Okay, so the way that you get to the community page is you go to my channel, and on my channel you will see a little tab that says community, and if you click on that, it will have a bunch of posts in it. So we always post what we're going to do ahead of time with the supply list. We post links to my groups. We post when we're doing giveaways, or if we have a big announcement. All of that gets posted in the community. And if you hit that bell icon, it should tell you when we put a new notification out there. Almost like, kind of like Facebook's Messenger, a little bit. You can post pictures in there. You can post questions in there. Things like that. You can comment on what we post out there. All the good stuff. All right. Right, Belle? Your ears itchy, baby? She is zacked out. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Before I had Bella, I had a dog named Misty, and she's an awesome dog. Awesome dog. Bella's an awesome dog. Alright, so I need to cut one. The funny thing is that Bella looks almost exactly like Misty. I mean, it is super close. It's very close. Alright, so I just need one. So I just measure it with my perfect tail. This is 12 inches. So Of course, if you want to do multiple, you just twist it around and around. Okay. There we go. Let's see, let's do this one. Okay. Really and truly, there's enough on this that you could do 3, or you could save some for a bow. You could just really do whatever you feel like. Okay. I think when Katie did hers, she did a bunch of bows on the bottom. See how pretty that looks now that it's got the ribbon on it? Awesome. So we're going to do figure out where we want to put the sign, and then we're going to put the bow on. We're going to make the bow and then put the bow on. Okay. So we'll save that. Remember, always save your ribbons, because we'll be doing another one of those ribbon-only wreath projects soon. And I think this time we're going to do it on the Dollar Tree frame instead of a work wreath. All right. So, I just got in. Ta-ta-ta! This is the 4-in-1 that Regina Sellers just put out. The Pro Bow the Hand version of the Easy Bow Maker. Of course, it has more. You can measure ribbons on it stuff. Although, I hate doing my ribbons like this. So, I will stick with my tails. It's just a personal preference. I really just, that motion drives me insane. What I do like about this is it is large enough for the 50-yard roll. And look. It's just like, so you could use it just like the Easy Bow Maker, right? So, let's flip this around. Okay. We're gonna do, let's do the Lisa bow. Okay, so I'm gonna go out to the end. That's 10 inches for the tail. Is that too long? That's pretty long. Let's do like 8. Okay. So 8 inches for the tail. Y'all, I haven't pounded these down yet. Watch my baby get mad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. All right. So, Lisa bow. So, I'm going to twist. I'm going to go out. Let's do 7. Okay, so I'll go out to the 7. I'm going to put it down. Twist. Okay. Move these so we can see. So, the only extra ribbon I'm adding is for the bow. Okay. There we go. So, to the 7. Twist. To the 7. Right? And that's it. We cut it off. Okay, so the way the Lisa bow works is it's 2 loops on one side, 1 on the other side. Okay. Let's put this one in. Alright. So let's go to the 8. This in. This one. We're going to go, we'll do the 7 on this one too. So out to the 7. And actually, I'm starting this wrong. Y'all look at me. Alright, so remember with the Lisa bow, you've got to have 2 on one side, 1 on the other side, then you flip it over. 2 on this side, 1 on this side. So the way to accomplish that is to start it from the other side. So take your peg, put it on the other side. That way you can remember which side you're going on. Okay, so twist. So this side over here is going to have the 2, and that side's going to have the 1. Okay. So I like to put my finger there and hold it. It just helps keep it in place. Right. So see, this one is going to go in between the two. All right. Twist it, and this one is going to go in between these two. All right, so I'll just go out to the 7, hold my finger down. Okay, trim it off. Okay, then we'll trim that. Okay, so you see we have 2, 1, 2, 1. We also have the tails. 2 tails on this side, 2 tails on this side. All right. Let's go to our 1.5 inches. All right, so we're gonna go on this side now because we did that side last. All right, 8 inches. Put it down. Okay. Twist. This time we're gonna go to 6 inches. So 6. Twist. The great thing is it has the measurements on the board, so you can move it and see it. Twist. So all you're doing is getting those 2 loops like that. Then we can cut off. Do our little dovetail. So now we got to go on this side. All right. What do we do with the... Lord, what did I do with it? Did I knock it off the table? Oh, there it is. All right, so we're going to use this. There's Carson having fun. All right, to the 8. Twist. We're going to the 6. Put it down. Okay. You don't really have to twist this one because it doesn't have a bad side, but I just do it because I think it's easier. Okay. So we got 2 on this side, 1 on this side, 2 tails. Trim it off. That's done. So see, we still have some left and we're making a bow. So there's really plenty of ribbon. We're going to finish with this because this is going to give it a little bit of pop of color. You can see everything in this is pretty red and blue. We need something else. All right, so we're going to go to 5. So 5 right there. Okay. Twist. Move all those suckers away. So get out of my way. Go to the 5. Put it down. Twist. To the 5. Put it down. All right, and then trim it off. Like that. And that is the Lisa bow. Then all we have to do, grab a pipe cleaner. Now you could use wire. I like pipe cleaners. And I just put it under every piece. And I will start my pipe cleaner like that. And you see? And I'll pull it out. Wow, this one is definitely tighter. All right. And then I'll slide it until I see where that middle part is. I will start to tighten it. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out some of my stuff. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm not pulling it very hard because I don't want to pull anything out, but it is a good opportunity just to make sure that you kind of have things moved around where you want them to, so that you're not trying to do it when it's all tight. Okay, now Let's grab some wire. Okay. What did I do with my, oh. Yeah, I forgot to put them in my pocket. Oh my. Okay. Flip it over. So put your wire in before you tighten it. If you forget, not a big deal. There's still a way you can do it. Okay. And we're going to tighten. Clip it off. Oh, I remember now what I forgot to mention. The fluff box. I got a fluff box to give away. That's what it was. I kept thinking there's 5 things. What am I forgetting? It was the fluff box. Alright, so if for some reason you forget to put your ribbon down, your wire down, I mean, what you do is you take a piece of this, trim it off, okay? Just fold it in half like that. Wait, let's do it on the good side. Like that. Then you go around this, and then before you tie it down, you put your wire there, and then you tie it down. So that's the way you can get the wire in there if for some reason you forgot. Just a great little trick, because it happens. I've done it, and nobody wants to have to unclip and reclip. And okay, I knocked something off the table, but it was on the other side. Y'all know me, that's just kind of what I do. It's just what I do. Okay. Alright. Oh, so this is funny. So this is my electric skillet, right? This is what my son Carson does. He comes and he peels it all up. He just has to do it. He comes in here like every day I've used it, and he peels it all up so that it's, you know. That's funny. That's kids for you. All right. Now let's figure out our sign, and then we'll put our bow on. Okay. So the great thing about this sign is it has 2 places where the wire already is. So I'm just going to cut this off. I'm not going to use this. Throw that away. Okay. I like to keep my little silver wire. For one thing, it's very thin. Okay. And I'll cut a piece off. About 18 or 20 inches. Y'all, I gotta get some more of this. I gotta get some more. I'm running out. Same thing again. Okay. Now, I don't really feel like recreating the wheel, so there's already a staple here. There's usually enough space to slip the wire just kind of right beside the little rope. And then boom, you don't have to put a staple down there. Okay, same thing on this side. And usually if there's not enough, I will try to take some of the rope out. Otherwise I will resort to putting my own down. But I do attempt to get it out first just because it's just easier. And I don't have to put additional things in the sign. Like that. Alright. It's like doing surgery, isn't it? Alright. So let's see. I want to see. Yeah. So I'm just going to put one down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of felt Now there's so many different things you can use for this. You can use felt, you can use foam, you can use pieces of your ribbon roll. Okay, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're all gonna say hi to Bella because she's gonna run as soon as I do this. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Bella. Look at her. She's laying on the boys' school books. Alright, so I like to put just a tiny little bit of glue on this. Put it down. A little tiny bit in here. Glue that down. I just do that. Now this is a pretty thick sign, but I just do it because I never want my staples to go through the other side. Alright, I already have my wire cut. So I just take this. When you're doing staples, you want to make sure that you're using a flat surface or the staples won't go in very well. Just a minute, Bella. I'm almost done. She's like, really? Okay, Bella, all done. Come on, I'm all done. Bella. Whoop, that one came right out. And that is why I always do 2 staples. See that? Okay, I lied, Bella. I'm not done. She'll go sit with Carson. There we go. Now we got it. Alright, and then I just twist it just to make sure it's not going to come loose like that. Alright. So I'm going to put this sign on the bottom. Whoops. Let's put it right side up. Okay. So I'm just going to go right where my little ties are, if I can, with this sign. See, I told you she'd go in there. She's in Carson's room. She's probably in there saying, she got out the stapler again. She really hates that. Okay. So in this case, it's perfect to go right through where my little ties are and tie it on. Alright, we're going to flip it over in a second and finish it. I just want to get it started. Okay, there we go. And this one, I'm going to kind of slip in between the mesh. There we go. Alright, so here's this one. Remember, you can always put it right through your mesh. It's not going to hurt it. Okay, so you just want a good twist on it. And then it really helps if you can, I probably need to be even a little bit more zoomed. And then you just twist it around the frame itself. That just kind of keeps it from coming loose. So you want it tight enough, but not so tight that it's going to squish your mesh. So that. Okay. And honestly, it's a lot easier to do it from the other side. So if you can, put your sign on first and then put your bow on. It's just easier to flip it over and see what you're doing. All right. So we got our sign on. Now we can kind of pull our ribbons out. Make sure we can see them all. I don't want to lose our pretty ribbons. Okay. You're always going to have to come back and kind of fiddle with your ribbons, especially if you have to flip it over. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. We got it. Time for the bow. Okay. So we're going to put the bow right up on the top. Now we still have to fluff it out, but I want to get it in place. So it's still kind of flat, so I haven't fluffed anything yet. So I can go to the back and make sure I get it tied on. Good. Okay. I always have way more wire than I need, but I'd rather have too much than not enough, because if you have not enough, it's really a pain. All right. Now we can really fluff up this bow. Okay. One of the great things that you can do is to really stick your hands in there and then spread your fingers out. That really helps to make it stand up and just gives the bow a lot of personality. And then take your hand and just run it up underneath, and it makes that wire curl like this. And it gives it that pretty finished look. See, I like the loops like that. Okay. Of course, you can also curl your little tails. All right. Now, we got our bow all nice and fluffy. Let me move this up a tad. So you see that? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate our bow, because we can. All right. So this came with these and this. So what we can do is I love to pull these apart. Sometimes they're a little bit tough. Wait. Let's get out the big guns for this. See if I can. Sometimes if they're tied really tight, I'll get down here and just trim them off from the mane. It makes it easier to split apart. Because all there really is paper holding all this together. So you can get that paper off. And you can separate that. Okay. So I want to keep these two together. All right, what I want to do is I want to get some glue in here. Okay, I don't want too much showing. So I've left a little bit of the paper on. Now I'll run it in my glue, and then I'm going to put it and glue it inside my bow, so you're going to see little stuff popping out. You see it? All right, let's do the other side. So, I don't need all this. Okay. Yeah, and I would tell you, one of the best tools to have is some kind of bolt cutter, because they will get the ones that you can't, that you know your other ones don't get. All right, so all you're doing is lifting it up, and you are gluing inside that bow. Okay. All right, now let's get some of this in here. You can usually pull these out. You want to be careful, because you can pull off some of the glitter if you go up too high. All right. See, like that? So you want to be real careful where you touch it, because it's pretty. You don't want all that stuff to come off. All right. So I'll glue this piece that doesn't have any glitter on it. Okay. I'm gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. You see how that works? All right, then we'll do something on the other side. Let's do white. Because so you don't need a ton to glue it to, just a little. Okay. Alrighty. There. I kind of ran across my sign. There we go. Oh, better. Let's see. Let's put. What are we gonna put in the center? I'll put one of these in the center. Haha, that's so cute. Okay, let's put a little bit more. Good grief. I don't think I needed that much. I was going to town a little bit too much there. Okay. So I'm kind of hiding it in the back. Okay. All right, let's put a red one. Okay. And y'all, if I'm not answering you, don't think I'm ignoring you. I like to get through the project and then I will see if there are any questions. That way when you watch the replay, you don't have to listen to me like jabber jabber. Okay. So we have a couple of these left. Let's put some in our little ribbon things. Okay. There we go. Like that. Let's do a red one. My favorite thing is to decorate the bow. And a really great place to glue to when you're gluing to where your tails are is the ties. They will take that glue like nobody's business. All right, we could put a couple on the bottom. Let's do that. Okay, like right here. So you know, all I'm doing is kind of putting that tie around it. And it'll glue right to it. There we go. Let's do one on this side. Hey, Katie! Y'all, this is Katie, whose kit we're doing. Make sure you go get her kit. Because this thing is the bomb. So see what I do? I just twist these around it. And I'm careful not to get the glue on me. Look at that. I got glue on my fingernail. Ta-ta-ta! What we think? See, and I still have some ribbon left, so you could still do like some bows. Ooh, boy, I'm hot. When I have to turn that glue pot on, it gets like roasted in here. We'll have to clean that off. Thank you. Awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this kit. I mean, it comes with all kinds of stuff, doesn't it? I love the little pigs. Aren't they cute? Can you see them in the bow? See how they're kind of in the bow? See? like even in the back. And you see how you pull all these up and then it just really gives it that pop, makes that bow stand out. And it's really fun just to take a little bit and kind of put it over the sign but not covering the sign. Thank you. Whoo, Lordy. So how y'all been? Does anybody have any questions? Groovy. Awesome. Thank you. See, and it was fun because I did somebody else's kit. Thank you. I think that's fun. And it looks very different from the way she did it because, of course, mine's different, as always. Yes, it would be awesome to add fairy lights, wouldn't it? It sure would. Thank you. And you know what the best thing about this one, so this came out to be just right at 22 inches. So you could actually use the 22 by 22 box instead of the 24 by 24 box, which is a whole lot cheaper. Right? Yes, ma'am, it sure will stay up. And you can certainly watch it when you get your kit. Yes. This ribbon, and this ribbon came in the kit. I did add just a tiny bit. I just added a small piece of this and a small piece of red, but you'd have plenty to do a bow with. So see, this is how much I have left after I did everything. I also have about this much mesh left. So plenty. So she gives you 2 full rolls. I mean, look at how much I got left of that one. There's a lot. So you can really do a lot more. Girl, I don't think I can stir it over. But I'll be back on Sunday. Oh, and y'all, I'll be in here for a short time on Friday. I'm going to Sim's Pottery. What did I do with my pins? I just had them earlier. Y'all, my desk is a mess. I gotta do something about that. I'm going to Sim's Pottery on Friday, and I thought I would do a live while I was there and kind of show y'all a little bit what it looks like. Because it's so fun. It's so fun in there. You get the perfect tails at Creative Soul Sistas, and Sistas is SISTAS.com. Absolutely not. You do not need a bow board to make the wreath. Nope, you don't. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of videos on how to make bows by hand. So just go look at those. You don't have to have a bow maker, okay? There's lots of different bows you can make without a bow maker. Yep. So you could do 22 by 22 by 10 and then cut always cut that box down. So this would probably be like a 6-inch box maybe. Later, Gator. So what'd y'all think of the new bow maker? Did we like it? I think it's pretty cool. I do like that the pegs stay in a little bit better. That's one of the few marks I have against the Easy Bow Maker is those pegs want to come out. God bless you, Rebecca. Thank y'all. You have a good night too, Z. Y'all don't forget to go check out my design group. If you want to be part of the Wreath tribe, come check it out. Or the business group, which is the Cubbies, the Success Path. Thank you. This kit came from Krazy Mazie Kreations. Krazy and Creation are both with a K. You missed the new bow maker? This is it. It's the 4-in-1 from Probo the Hand. So, good night, Charlie. I was wondering where you were. It's really cool. I like it. Bella, you're back. Come on, baby. Here's your toy. Oh, come on. Come on. You want it? Good girl. She's back. Thank you. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Oh, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you will know when we are going to do that giveaway. So this is going to be given away. This will be given away. Now, of course, the ones I've given away are brand new. This will be given away. Let me see if I can get this one out. This one, that's the ribbon I was working on for my kit. And a fluff box. I think I might even have a handle I can throw in. So, good night. Have a good night. All right. Well, I will see y'all soon. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Oh, don't forget to vote for our FedEx grant so that we can do a retreat where people can actually afford to come. So we want to supplement the cost with the grant so that we can make it very affordable. So, and we have lots of cool things planned, but we don't want to tell you anything unless we for sure can do it. So, right now I'm just doing classes online. So I do them on Zoom calls and on a Facebook Live. So you don't have to be anywhere to do them right now. But we are hoping that we will be able to do some in-person teaching. So that's what we're talking about doing. Okay. And I know one of my cubbies has already told me that it has to be in, I think he wants us to do it in Tennessee, so. All right. Thank you. Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And if you are interested in my group, go check out hardworkingmom.com and you just look at where it says Success Path or Business Training, and it's right in there. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, it'll be out here. You can go back and watch it later. Thank you. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Friday. I'll be here sometime. I'm not sure when. It'll probably be early, like early in the day. But thank you. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you Friday and then again on Sunday for another wreath. Oh, Sunday we're going to do the watermelon kit. So if you got the watermelon kit, it's going to be on Sunday. And then we're going to do the bicycle kit next Wednesday. And I may or may not have a couple extra bicycle kits I haven't listed yet. Okay? All right. I will see y'all soon. I am still selling wreaths. I am. Yes, I actually have a shop on Amazon. So that's mostly where they're listed these days. All right. Good night. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see you Friday. And I will definitely see you, Brenda. And you still have to tell me what time you're going to be there so I can make sure I'm there on time. All right. God bless you. I know. I'm so excited. Yep. I'm hoping so too. That's what we're dreaming for. We're hoping that we'll be able to put something together where we can all get together. Wouldn't that be fun if we could all be in a room together doing something? That would be so much fun. That would be awesome. I would love that. And I could actually see y'all's faces and hug you. Because that would be fun. All right. Well, I will see you soon. Bye, Katie. Y'all make sure you go and get one of her kits, okay? This thing is awesome. Thank you. Good night.